you had from picture glass up to 1/2 inch thick. Now you go from, when you start 3/16 thickness, that was called heavy. 1/8 inch wasn't called heavy. You went to 3/16, 5/32, 1/4 inch. I went up to 1/2 inch, that was all heavy. And they were bigger sheets. So it wasn't, I don't know, they just cut it into lights, sheets, so. And they cut so many lights for a box and so many lights to a pallet case.
After the glass was cut, I understand that you had a special way of packaging it.
Right.
And this is miniature samples of how you packaged it?
Yes, ma'am, it
Okay,
is.
can you tell us about that?
This is some of the things. We packed also on steel racks. They had rubber on the bottom of them and the back. We packed a lot of glass on them, but this was wooden containers we made in the box shop at Jerry Run. This they call it an end cap. You set this bottom on a rack, and you put the glass on it, and then you put the caps on it, top and the sides. This is what they call a pallet. They had single row pallets and double row pallets. And this is what they call a case. These were in various sizes. Some of them were really big cases. They'd go 120 square, something like that. And then this is what they called a 50-foot wood box. This is what they ship these type to hardwares, because hardware has just boxes of glass that they sell to customers, or they cut it down for customers. But we made them, and also cardboard boxes. You put a board 3 ways around the wood cardboard, and you put the glass in there and close it up. And it went to like hardwares and places like that. Somebody didn't want a whole pallet of glass, they did 50-foot boxes.
Was that most of that shipped fairly locally then, or how far afield?
Oh, it shipped all over the United States.
Yeah.
I found in Puerto Rico glass that was cut in Pittsburgh plate.
Wow.
Because in Pittsburgh plate used to have to label all this glass. They'd put a sticker on each light. They'd had people that did that. They'd sit there on a little stool and they'd bring that glass back against them and they'd flip it and put a sticker on every light of glass that went out of there. It was law then, I guess. And anyway, the cutters also had to put a sticker on their glass, the number. And I found some in Puerto Rico down there that had Works 12 PPG Clarksburg. But it goes all over the place.
Were there a lot of other glass makers in the area, or like
There
window glass makers?
There used to be, yes. Orco Glass had 2 plants here. One in Arkansas, in Jeanette plant, and then PPG had plants everywhere. And but AFG, back in late 70s, early 80s, when the guy come in and took over AFG Industries, they become the biggest window glass manufacturer in the United States. They went above Pittsburgh Plate, which was the biggest. But since then, they've closed the plant in Canada, plant in New Jersey, a plant in Clarksburg, which is Jerry run, and of course they built a new one in Tennessee, but they still have 2 float lines in Kingsport, Tennessee, plus the pattern glass in Kingsport, Tennessee. But they sold a lot of glass to Cardinal Glass, which made insulated units. That's your double windows for Anderson window. So they sold a lot of glass to them. But then they went up there building a glass plant, and now they've got 2 of them up there, Cardinal in Wisconsin. So they lost that business.